On June 25, 1985, 4-year-old Jeremiah George Huger was enjoying a sunny afternoon, laughing and playing with friends in the playground behind his grandmother's apartment in the Twin Parks housing project on LaFontaine Avenue in the Bronx. His mother Adelina had been keeping an eye on him from the third-floor window before she and a relative left for a shopping trip. At 4:30 p.m., the laughter ceased when a stranger lured Jeremiah away, and he was never seen again. Jeremiah, a lively boy with brown hair and brown eyes, was last seen climbing on a large rock in the playground. His grandmother, who was also his legal guardian, called for him when she couldn't spot him. Initially, she assumed he had gone shopping with his mother. When Adelina returned home without Jeremiah, a wave of panic swept through the family. Jeremiah's friends told a chilling story. They had seen him playing in the sandbox when an unknown man called him by his name. When Jeremiah approached the man, he grabbed him and both vanished from sight. The two women, assisted by neighbors, desperately searched the area. Police were called in, and despite an extensive search by detectives, police dogs, and helicopters, there was no signs of Jeremiah. Jeremiah's disappearance shattered his family. Both his mother and father struggled with drug addiction afterward. In the years that followed, his mother sought recovery and continues to hold out hope that one day she will find her son. Authorities suspected that Jeremiah might have been sold after his abduction, but his mother feared that an abusive ex-boyfriend who had previously threatened to take the child might be responsible. To this day, no one knows the truth about what happened that fateful day. Jeremiah was a small, cherubic boy, about 3 feet 6 inches to 7 inches tall, weighing 45 pounds. He had a distinctive scar on his left forearm, and his left leg was slightly bowlegged. At the time of his disappearance, he had long hair and was wearing a light blue shirt, dark blue shorts, and white sneakers with blue stripes. Over the years, age progression sketches have been created in the hopes of locating Jeremiah, but the search continues. His case is part of a troubling pattern from that era, with other children also disappearing under similar circumstances, including 6-year-old Etten Patz, last seen on May 25, 1979 in the Soho section of New York City. 7-year-old Holly Ann Hughes, last seen on July 15, 1981 in Staten Island. 12-year-old Sharon Cole, last seen on February 25, 1983 in the Washington Heights section of New York City. 10-year-old Tia Hees Jackson, last seen on August 13, 1983 in Staten Island. 8-year-old Aquila Hodrick, last seen on August 13, 1983 in the Bronx. 11-year-old Kirk Quintons, last seen on September 18, 1983 in the Bronx. 5-year-old Jermaine Barr, last seen on September 25, 1986 in Lower Manhattan. 2-year-old Christopher Milton Dansby, last seen on May 18, 1989, and 1-year-old Shane Walker, last seen on August 10, 1989, both missing from the same park in Harlem, 3 months apart. The surge in missing children during this period led an effort to feature the faces of the missing children on milk cartons around the country. Local utility companies, like Con Edison, even took out newspaper ads. Despite these efforts, the number of disappearances has not significantly decreased. Jeremiah was a sweet, innocent boy with a smile that could light up a room. His family remains desperate for answers about his fate. If anyone has information about Jeremiah's disappearance, please contact the New York City Police Department.